So we're on hole 10. We're gonna play the blue pad, not the all-star pad, but the blue pad to the alternate basket. I believe this one's gonna be 430 feet, should be a par 4. You're gonna have a few options off the fairway. You're gonna see some backhand players throw a little bit slower of a disc, kind of lay up on the left side of the fairway is more open. And then you're gonna see some more aggressive players throw a forehand flex and try to get way down the fairway. I'm gonna do both. I'm actually gonna go a Halo Destroyer and a P3X, so there's gonna be a big difference shots here. Yeah, so that hit my line. I hit a little too high, but it got way down the fairway. Probably looking at about 100 feet. Then your other shot is gonna be a little backhand. You don't really have to shape it too much unless you're being really aggressive, but still a little 200-foot shot. Get a little layup for your second shot. That might be a little left, but I'm right beside that tree, so backhand or forehand right at the basket. This is your layup shot. Like I said, I'm a little left, but you can work with that. I'll throw a zone to the basket. I'll throw a forehand. You can throw a backhand if you're more center fairway. Little right side, but distance should be about right. Another 20-footer or so. That's my layup shot. And this fairway is very good. You're gonna have your initial 3 trees right there in your line off the tee pad. So you gotta avoid those if you're being aggressive. You wanna be just short of those if you're having a layup shot. Later down the fairway, it's still gonna be a pretty open fairway. Have a little lower ceiling. You're gonna have some bushes on your left. So it's still pretty difficult. You still gotta shape your shot. Get down there for your 3. This is my drive with the Halo Destroyer. Probably somewhere close to 100 feet, give or take. I'm gonna give this a little baby bid. Oh, that's not good a bid. That's a little left. Do that one more time, see if I can connect for a 2. A little better of a run. Still a safe shot though. I still want to tap in that 3 no matter what. Left side. So you're green on 10 to the alternate basket. As you can see, it's wide open. I'm sure the baseball field is OB, but it's pretty easy to land short of that. You're gonna have some trees on your right side. So if you're throwing a backhand hyzer towards the green on your second shot, you're gonna have to avoid those, maybe bail out left of the basket a little bit. But I believe this was my first putt. And that's my jump putt from the Destroyer. And this is just how you do it from your layup shot. Barely in the basket, but that's a 3 2 different ways. 11's probably one of my favorite holes. The upshot or the tee shot's just so demanding. So this is 11, like I said. We're gonna be playing the white tee to the alternate basket way out there, pushed up in the woods. It's gonna be 510 feet. Your initial shot's probably a little bit longer than your second shot, but you have to finish right. You got some trees to deal with on your right. You got some trees to deal with straight away off the tee pad. You want to break in front or behind the first trees and in front of the second set of trees and go as far right as you can. Almost play to the regular pin. I'm gonna throw a forehand first. A little Firebird, just straight hyzer shot. Might be a little pushed, but if it breaks, and I'll have a little straighter gap. It's probably not as far right as I want to be, but you're gonna see a lot of other people do this. They are going to throw more of a fairway shot or even distance driver shot on a backhand and get a lot of right finish to it. I'm gonna give this one a little height and see how far right I can get. Oh, that's super tight. I got a little right there. I'm not exactly sure where that finished. And that's why I throw the forehand. Might be in a tree, might be under a tree, maybe out of the trees, who knows? Well, see here. To a Buzz SS. Real tight. Probably missed these trees just a little bit. Let's see. It was high. Trying to get the camera away from me so they don't see my bad shot. Oh, I found it. Super short. Not the best. I'm not gonna practice that because that is, if I end up there, I'm gonna be scrambling anyways. Yeah, so I didn't think I went right enough for the way I want to throw my second shot, but I have a little bit of a straighter shot. It's workable. As long as you're right of this tree here, the initial gap, you pretty much got a shot at the basket. And this shot is just as important as your layup shot, because if you're not in the right spot here, or the right height here, or the right angle, then you're probably not gonna have a putt. So I probably have around, let's range it actually. Let's see exactly how far it is. So I got 210. It's probably more like 200 on the dot because there's a tree right behind the basket. I'm gonna throw this zone, a little bit more stable zone. I'll throw it a little higher so I get over that fence there, and I'm gonna have it breaking right at the basket. Ooh, I gave it some height, that's for sure. Ooh, and a little too much Annie. Throw one more on more hyzer and just hyzer it the whole way to the basket. And there's your height. So that's how you mess up 2 shots in a row. Yeah, I'm right around here. That way my ceiling's a little bit higher and I can throw hyzer right at that ceiling and let it dump. It's a little, wasn't exactly pinched, but not my preferred shot. Beautiful little tunnel green here, the elevated pin on that mound. You gotta go over the fence. Pretty complicated. Makes for a good hole. And if you're as short as me, this putt's gonna be pretty difficult. You gotta go over this fence to not an elevated pin, but an elevated green. Yeah, start it high initially. Oh, super low. A little jumper. Just gotta give a little more juice sometimes. Attaboy, Vince. Appreciate everybody that comes out here and does the work. This looks great. So there'll be no basket here yet. This will be one of 3 temporary holes for the Eco Tour at Greenville. You're gonna throw it from this beautiful tee pad here. Feels fantastic, ginormous, especially for a short guy like me. But you're gonna throw a little putter, maybe mid-range, even fairway if you're trying to force one. A little turnover here, backhand. You can go forehand, but it's gotta be a lot straighter. It's gonna be, the fairway is gonna kind of push you right. The basket's gonna be on the left side if I'm not mistaken. There's gonna be OB all around it. So I'll try to throw a shot that's similar to that, just for my practice. You don't want something too understable or too fast. Kind of just want to let it float down there and sit down. You're throwing a Mega Super Soft, just super beat in, feels good in the hand. Then I'm throwing a Link, I forget the plastic, but it's the Medusa Link. I'll throw it first. Missed the trees. Oh, got an iron leaf. Oh, that's bad. That's just a bad shot. But yeah, that's probably gonna be my play. Really hard shot. This is one of the best tee shots here. You're not gonna find too much elevation in Greenville, so any kind of elevation is a blessing. Then you have a little righty turnover or a hyzer flip up forehand, especially when you play the longer hole. But I believe the pin is going to be somewhere right in there. So my iron leaf, where'd you go? Caught my disc and dropped it right down. Woo-wee. This could be OB. I'm not 100% sure, but you only have maybe 80 to 100 feet to go from here. It's either going to be on that blue pad or just pushed a little bit farther. I believe the pin's going to be. I'm going to try to get out as much as I can from here. Oh, and this is why we do yoga, boys. That'll probably be somewhat close to a layup shot there for me. Then you're gonna have your tap in 3. Let's see here. Probably keep throwing this Firebird, it's doing pretty good. Let's see, 12. We're gonna be playing from the white pad, your short pad, to the alternate basket all the way back in the woods. It's gonna be 513 feet, par 4. You're pretty much gonna have another turning right layup shot or a forehand layup shot. You don't want to be short, you don't want to be long. OB left the entire fairway, and I believe those little cedar trees stacked out there are going to be OB leading up to the gap that you want to land at. Try to throw this a little higher on hyzer, be a little forehand layup shot. And that might be a little short. Might be good. Might be a little bit short. Throw one more backhand, a little putter turnover to the gap. Because being out in the field is really not that bad. You're still throwing into a pretty forgiving gap up there. That's going to be a little short as well, a little low. Either way, the gap's still there for you. Is it also, oh, the pad's not there. So 15 is probably not. 15 is white pad, unfortunately. Really, my putter shot wasn't that bad. Neither was my forehand. I thought they were both short, but like I said, the gap's super wide at the beginning. It just narrows down at the end. Pretty easy backhand or forehand from there. Pretty much the same shot. You're gonna have a little forehand that finishes right, or a backhand turnover that finishes right. Let me play my forehand shot. I barely squeaked around this tree here. That's why I thought it was short. Land in a pretty good spot. So yeah, you want to really be right out here looking straight at the pin. So another 30 feet would be real nice. Widens up the later part of this gap. Still finish right at this green here, but this big tree right in the middle of this little fairway is right in my way. See if we can avoid it. Oh, that's perfect. I think. We'll see. This is the guardian for this fairway. But where am I at? Oh, right beside the basket. Kobe.
My life be like, ooh, yeah, ooh. My life be like, ooh, yeah, ooh. Yeah, ooh. My life be like, yeah, ooh. My life be like times like these that make me say, yeah, Lord, if you see me, please come my way. Like leaving breadcrumbs for when I stray. Yeah, well, I'm sacrificing the price you pay. Living like a fingertip. Sometimes I fall, I slip. Yeah, I walk for the time. Low key and staying candid. Reflect on all the things I try my hand at. Search for the equation to persuasions I'm used to. Finding comfort in the zones of closet bones I get loose to. A mountain is Fontaine. Spinning in monsoon and grinning this high octane. Explosive how I came. Rolling down the hills cause life's a hassle. Encircled by my folly like a moat around the castle. Stay afloat. Catch a second wind. Thin is the air I breathe. Teary-eyed nose running. Wipe the snot on my sleeve. I'm calling on the Savior to be all that I need. Please forgive me, my behavior had me lost in light speed. Times like these that make me say, yeah, Lord, if you see me, please come my way. Like leaving breadcrumbs rolling astray. Yeah, rely on sacrifice and the price you pay. Like living like a fingertip. Sometimes I fall, I slip. Yeah, heart feelings I be more like you. Try not to put your fire with the things I like.
The fear of never falling in love, and the tears after losing the feelings of what you thought love was. Like the dirt still up under the rug.
My life be like
bad characteristics covered in Christ's blood. The joy of new birth and the pain of growing up. The bliss between giving my all and giving up. The highs and lows, paths and roads I chose. In the cold I froze, trying to ease my woes in this world of sin. Clothes too thin to fit, so the God I send words of help to win. And grumbling so deep letters can never express. So the sounds of ooh ah beneath my breath
my life be like times like these that make me say, yeah, Lord, if you see me, please come my way. Like leaving breadcrumbs rolling astray. Yeah, rely on sacrifice and the price you pay. Like living like a fingertip. Sometimes I fall, I slip. Yeah, heart feelings I be more like you. Try not to put your fire with the things I do. Like
My life be like ooh ah ooh, dum dum ditty. Here come that boy from the capital city. Last up on the grits, new ditty. But 8 bars of the truth will do. I believe there's a bride that's stunning, and I believe in the kingdom coming. I believe if you seek the truth, you don't need to look far, cause it's gonna find you. So why, oh why do I trip and stumble? And ooh ah, as commitment crumbles. I can't believe that I'm here again.
my life be like times like these that make me say, yeah, Lord, if you see me, please come my way. Like leaving breadcrumbs rolling astray. Yeah, rely on sacrifice and the price you pay. Like living like a fingertip. Sometimes I fall, I slip. Yeah, heart feelings I be more like you. Try not to put your fire with the things I like. Be like times like these that make me say, yeah, Lord, if you see me, please come my way.
All right, guys, there you have it. Mic'd up, practice round again with our boy Adam. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. What you got for us this weekend, man?
Hopefully some good shooting. The course should be playable for Friday for everybody. OB should be painted, everything. Baskets should be out. Look forward to that and come out Sunday, have some fun.
Yes, sir. Never stop throwing. Boom.